Hey, good morning, everybody. This is George Sandmann, and I'm going to narrate your way through the new CEO workshop deck. And these are properly inside the community called a CEO workshop marketing event. We're going to focus on strategic capacity. Now, before I get started, imagine working with your firm, working with some of your strategic COIs to gather a curated cohort of CEOs in a room with whom you're going to use Clarity Level 1, the Clarity Level 1 analysis of strategic capacity and business value. And this is a fantastic way to highlight, to educate clients, to prove your value by delivering value, and to make your COIs look like heroes. And frankly, if you do this right, I promise that you are going to win at least one engagement. The reality is you can expect that about 70% of the people in the room will say, yes, I'd like to sit down and discuss this with you. Okay, what you do with that is up to you. So, strategic capacity. So let's run through the slides. First, we're going to tee up what people are going to walk away with. And the most important thing they're going to walk away with is their strategic capacity score. So they need to start thinking their business as the engine for their pursuit of happiness. 20% of businesses that go to market actually sell. Now, we have some talking points on this. The bottom line is we are not arguing that you should become like that 20%. In fact, we are arguing that you should turn your business into an oil well, into an 85 plus strategic capacity asset, okay? And start talking to the owners, business owners, and meet them where they are. Help them understand the delta between a lifestyle business and an asset class business. Educate them on the fact that they are living a very good lifestyle. Everything they've done in the past is great, good for them. The market doesn't care, right? Buyers pay for the future. Buyers purchase the immortal portion of your business, the part of the business that is going to go on to greater glory after the founder, the current CEO, the current leadership team is gone. And they challenge them to redesign the business and then execute that design. And the bottom line is we know the data proves that you can redesign a business so that it will deliver predictably and sustainably growing free cash flow. So this is going to highlight your expertise and differentiate you, the advisor, from everything they've heard before, because you are about to lead them through a holistic analysis of their business and then connect that analysis to not only the latent value, the total value of their business, but the amount of that value that would be reflected in an M&A price. So educate them about the 3 dimensions of growth, which of course, predictable profits and cash flow, predictable sustainable growth, predictable transferable value. And then we're going to get into a little more of a discussion about strategic capacity and moving from chaos to a disciplined design. Teeing up, we're about to get into the slides. Here you go. Here is, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, you can click on the QR code here, get your phone out, look at the QR code. You'll be able to see what it's like to go through to get a snapshot of the strategic capacity analysis. And we give them some instructions, give them a few minutes to get teed up, and in we go. Now, that's the point at which you will have switched. Imagine you're standing in front of the room and you will have moved into the Jumbotron is now showing the Clarity Level 1 analysis. When you're done, I'm going to say, okay, right, close your blue books, put down your pens. Let's talk about strategic capacity. Now, they're all looking at their score, and you're going to explain the score to them. And ask them to do it in their own mind. Think about where they are today. What stage is your business at today? And where do you want it to be tomorrow? And at this point, by the way, you have had a fantastic conversation. In my experience, having done many, many, many of these, you're going to have people putting their hands up, leaning in. You start having this group. They start gelling as a group, okay? Explain again that 85% is not elite. It is disciplined. The businesses, it is not easy, but it is well understood how to move your business so that it qualifies for the 85 plus strategic capacity asset class. And help them understand that, those of you who are exit planners, right? And we know that we fight over this word exit. Think of it as educating the room about, listen, you want to plan the future equity value of your business. You don't need to sell, but you do need options. And if you create a business that is an 85 plus strategic capacity asset, you will have created a business that is that is delivering cash, generating money that you can put towards AUM that you could sell successfully with relatively low friction if you so decide. Okay, so grow your business without breaking it, sell it at a premium. And hey, why don't you think about running a private equity play on your own business so that the money that private equity would normally put in their pockets based on your life's work goes to you, your family, your stakeholders, right? So we'll talk about next steps in your private session. You're going to generate a free one-page strategic. Now, the ask is easy, right? It has to be so easy, as my friend Tim says, that you'd be silly not to take it. Okay, what are we going to do in that session? If you're willing to give us an hour of your time, then we're going to generate a one-page strategic capacity action plan. It's free. We're going to identify bottlenecks to reaching your goals, share proven actions you can take on your own, right? So this does not, that next session doesn't become like we have our hand out and you need to pay us. The next session is really your one-on-one opportunity to close the client, to help them understand how much good you can do for them. Okay, we also talk to the COIs. We're wrapping it up. Strategic capacity drives growth and value. Let's step back. Again, you will have measured, you will have scored strategic capacity for everyone in the room. That is their business's proven ability to predictably and sustainably grow profits and cash flow. Okay, so imagine winning by design. Imagine winning by design is what you're promising them. They simply sit down with you for an hour to talk through what they've learned. And that's it. And this QR code also works. We've updated the deliverables here. A white paper about strategic capacity, 5 things to consider before you hire an advisor. Tagline: experienced CEOs only work with advisors who guarantee your ROI. Growth Drive calculates, predicts the return on investment that your client will get from working with you, right? Is that powerful? No one else is doing it. We predict the ROI and we do it very accurately for you. You'll do it. All right. Cool. All right. This is an incredible event with some discipline, some focus. You get a cohort together, and I promise this is going to be your business development go-to, and a way for you to establish a reputation in the community as someone who really understands business and how to move businesses from stuck to best in class. Okay. Very cool. If you want to download the deck, we make that easy for you. There's going to be a link right here, and good luck. If we can help, please let us know. Okay, your success is very important to me, important to this community. So let's roll.